So a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the Bucks County Curling Club for the 2020 Senior Mixed Bonspiel GNCC Championship. Our featured game here on Sheet B is between Bill Niedrak of Bucks County, Bill with Sue, and Jeff and Danielle Gelman, versus Bucks County, Mike and Lori Dunham, John and Jeannie Moylan. Both these games are A-event games. This is our A quarterfinal. In fact, the entire house is A quarterfinals. Over on Sheet A, we have Joel Lenniker from Nutmeg versus Monica Lynn of Bucks County. On Sheet B, our featured game already mentioned. On Sheet C, Sophosilus of Cape Cod against Richie of Broomstones. And over on Sheet D, Lancaster of Schenectady against Coburn of Plainfield. So this is where the rubber starts to meet the road. These teams are vying for a chance to reach the semifinals, which will be held later this evening. Big games with a lot of stuff at play. Picking up the action here in the first end. That's awesome. Picking up the action here in the first end, it is Philadelphia with the hammer. They're throwing the blue stones. Sue Niedrak with her stone away. They're facing 2, possibly 3 counters right now without hammer, so really important to get this draw down.
I went to sit back down and my seat went up.
Just a skosh too heavy, but it's gonna sit, probably shot, really close right now. Lori Dunham on the takeout attempt is going to make it. So it's going to be another draw attempt that has to be made. Bill Niedrek with his first coming down. That one live shot is exposed, and Mike Dunham's going to try to come and get it. Mike's trying to build himself a big end right off the bat. He has 3 stones tucked underneath those staggered guards. So if he can find a way to convert that and make that count, that's going to be a big deal. Mike with this shot out of the left-hander, tag on the way, and they're on it right away, the Moylan's. Jeannie and John trying to brush it down, clearing the guard, and they think it's okay. Coming down, and it is going to be just off a nose and a nice shot. So a well-thrown rock there. Bill Niedrek desperately needs to make a freeze here, or else this game could get in trouble real quick. Tell your family, tell your friends, as we have just 2 other people watching. This one doesn't look that bad. Okay, see, oh boy. That still leaves Philadelphia sitting 3. That's unfortunate. All right, Mike Dunham now looks like he has a clear shot for 4. On it right off the bat, he might have left it light. And you never do that. Thank you, Julie. Wishing a goodbye to Julie Tomato Salad. It made it there?
Yeah.
How'd that ever make it there? Holy heck, what a brush. Even with the reversing handle they got there. Score of 4 for Philadelphia in the first 10. So it's 4 for Philadelphia in the first 10. So right off the jump here, Mike Dunham is going to commit to keeping it kind of clean. Jeannie Moylan, lead for Team Dunham. On it right off the bat. Looks to be a little bit light. And it skitters on by. So Bill Niedrek, in a shocking turn of events, calls for a guard.
That is less than shocking.
The guard attempt over curls, but it does leave them sitting 2 in the house. Michael wants to hit something. John away with the rock. They're on it right away again. They should be able to hold this one. And the shooter's going to roll off a little bit into the middle of the 8. A very fine outcome for Team Philadelphia. All the first 10 scores are up right now. So it was Team Bucks County, Monica Lynn scoring 2 versus Joel Lineker on sheet A. And on sheet C, it was Cape Cod with a 2-spot over Broomstones. On sheet D, it's a single point for Patty Coburn from Plainfield in their game against Lancaster of Schenectady. That's your look around the barn. This draw is going to be a little bit heavy. May have been better served by a hit there. But Bill was trying to ratchet up the offense. Now John Moylan called on for the hit, which he will make and spill the shooter. So it's back to square one for Team Niedrek. Trying to freeze down. Weight's all there. It needs to curl. Got to get off of it. Swept it right on by. Just a little bit too much weight on that one. Now here's the guard attempt by Lori Dunham. Comes all the way down now. Sue is going to try to throw the double takeout. Want to lead the shooter around so you have a shot at a multiple score, but right now I'm sure Bill's considering the possibility of a blank end. That looks to be a little bit narrow, but they're going to hold it. We have Gelman and Gelman. There's 1 and 2, and a very nice double takeout. Insert cowbell here. Somebody's going to respond to that by just taking it out. Lori coming down with the takeout. It looks to be on a very good line. They got it. Now looking to trade hits here. Ideally, you'd roll over to the other side and bring a jam into play. It looks like that's going to get accomplished. Oh, just not as much roll as we would have liked. Okay. Mike Dunham lining up for the takeout with his first skip rock in the second end. No problem there. Bill's going to return the favor right back. Right now he's looking for a rollout out of Dunham to try to get a blank end. Sometimes it's ideal to not score. That way you retain the hammer. Ideally, when you have the hammer, you want to score at least 2 points. So this early in the game, even though Bill Niedrak and his team are down by 4, it would behoove them to maintain that last stone advantage. Bill has the hit right in the beak. And Mike's going to return the favor. Now Mike Dunham wants to stay in the house here because that would force his opponent to take a single. This one coming down, and it will hit and stick. So, interesting question. He's going to hit. He's going to hit for it. Now, a lot of skips would draw for this. We have a large crowd in the warm room today, coming in for taco lunch, so that might get interesting later. All right, Bill Niedrak got it. They're on it right off the bat. Now they're off of it. It looks pretty good. Whoa, don't lose it, guys. Oh, and that's going to roll all the way across and out, and that'll be a steal one. They had to stay on that one, so after two ends, Mike Dunham 5, Bill Niedrak nothing. So after two ends, it's 5-0 in favor of Mike Dunham. First stone in the house for Team Dunham. Bill Niedrak looking to settle right on down. He's going to try to build something here without cards. Gets a little tap back. Our other games are finishing the second end. Let you know the scores when we have them. Once again, this is the A quarterfinals. All these games are A event games. Winners playing winners, so. Of the 34 that started, these are the 8 that are remaining. Danielle Gelman with her delivery. That needs to bend a touch. It's about hack weight. And it will find its way back there. Mike Dunham electing to keep things kind of simple here. hit and spills. Well executed there by John. The winners of these games will play in our primetime match at 6 p.m. So that attempted freeze is cleared by John Moylan. Now coming to the hack, Jeff Gelman. Gonna try another freeze. Working behind the tee line is tough work because they never get any closer, and somebody can always just stack up on top of you. I think if Bill had this end to start over again, he would have thrown a guard. I got Captain Draw sitting there agreeing with me. He should throw on a headset and talk. There's another well-executed hit by Philadelphia. Good shot. They're showing the reason why they won a couple games. On their way to this point, they had a game against Bob Kleinrath, which was seen in the live stream. And they beat their clubmates, Alan Mary. And that leads them here in the quarterfinals. Still some work to do for them, of course. Bill Niedrak saw his way here through Nutmeg and Marisculio and Rosemary Morgan from Philadelphia. Sue Niedrak now with her stone. It's again, everything behind the tee line's a tough way to play. This one's going to tap back the Philly stone, and it will leave us Bucks County line shot temporarily. Mike's asking his better half to make the bad stone go away. The Moylans are sweeping. Whoever doesn't sweep the best has to sleep on the couch this evening. and brushed it just hard enough to clear the garbage in the back. And now Sue gets to throw her second. And there's not much save a draw down to the one there on the center line. Again, not a situation you really wanted to get into, but it's where you are. All right, Sue's away with her rock. The Gelwins are on it. Now they feel like it's real close. Oh, if this finishes up at the end, it's going to be really nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Could have used half a foot more curls, so that's why Mike can just walk up to it and say, let's get rid of her. Darren tonight involves green beans, and I see our kitchen staff cleaning up what appears to be 100 pounds of green beans. Mike takes care of that, and now sitting 5. He's got a whole catcher's mitt back there to go to. All right, Bill Niedrek trying to get to the old-fashioned way with his own stones. Front end dragging in, coming on down to that backing. Just want to lock it on there. You're good now, guys. Pretty good. So Mike's he can still rattle that out. Give me score updates around the sheets. Monica Lynn scored another point in the second end. And with that steal, they moved up to having a 3-0 lead. Unfortunately, they just flashed a takeout. It was a big steal of 5 for Cape Cod against Broomstones. And bouncing back with a score of 3 was Schenectady. So they're up 3-1 over Plainfield. That's that, but right now, Mike Dunham's going to try to remove this red rock. Just needs to pick it out, and pick it out he does. All right, so Team Bucks County with Bill Niedrek will need to draw full 8 for a single point, facing 5 counters from Philadelphia. Now, he does have plenty of backing, but it doesn't make you feel any better. That's like saying you're going to get shot by a 357, but it's okay. There's a mattress you can fall on. Oh, and this looks hot. It's going to curl, so maybe that mattress is going to be there. Come on over. It's got to come on over. It's got to come on over. It's got to come on over. And will it hang on? Ho, ho! Just enough. And it's a score of 1 for Bucks County. After 3 ends, Bill's going to head off and change his underwear. And it's a 5-1 game after 3 ends. I was scared sitting here. All right. After a brief break to pay the bills, we're back with you. That center guard attempt went into the house, and that's why it's so important to throw your guards, because right now, Genie can just pick it right on out. And in some events, and get some competition, that takeout from the lead might not be something that's assured, but from We're in the A event here, and both these teams have won a couple games, so I assume that most of the leads at this point can hit a stone. It's a blank end over on sheet A, so it's still Bucks Lynn with a 3-0 lead over Nutmeg Leneker. A steal of 2 for Schenectady in the Lancaster rink, so they are holding a 4-point advantage right now over Patty Coburn from Plainfield. This one right in the 12-foot. Mike's got the broom down before it even stops. He's just playing a Visine game the whole way here. Get the red out. And that's going to occur. Oh, no, it's not. I stand corrected. I mean, I usually stand on my feet, but so contemplating what to do here, thinking about drawing, and now settling in on the hit. Hit and stick is fine. The double takeout's fine, so there's some optionality here. That's a skosh wide. That's more than a skosh wide, it's a bit wide. If you sweep it hard, you get the outside one. Oh. Alas. Tom, you want to do some color commentary?
Not really.
Okay.
All I'll say is you're doing a great job.
Oh, gee, thanks. There's that dry New York humor. Now, they don't make any mistake of the takeout this time, so once again, alluding back to the importance of guards. Bill's going to have to try to hit his way into a force or a blanket tent, and that's really damn tough to do. Can't hit your way back to a comeback. Sue a little narrow on this one. Just going to get the top one, I believe. Might get a little movement on the other. Nope, just the top. Which isn't all bad because now there's a jam possibility. I still fully expect Mike to take that stone on. Or alternatively, he could just split the house. There it goes. That will come to be second shot, back of the house. So now Bill has a little something to work with here. He can draw down to that and put a plug in the bathtub, so to speak. Here, Ken, have a chair. This one, right down to it's going to bump and cause some separation here. So it's lifted and separated. So the takeout is called for. And the takeout is made. If you feel the need to chime in, we're watching the chat. If you don't, that's fine too. All right, so this is going to be kind of important-ish right now for Bill Niedrak. He is facing 3 stones, does not have hammer, and has very little place to hide. So This is a call for a hit and roll under the limited cover. You got to make it.
If it's really that big a deal, I can find it. It won't be that much. It's 2 teams. It'll take us like 10 minutes.
Well, in a second, Dan, I might be able to help you.
That ain't it. Kevin will help. Tell him, Brady. Tell him to help. There you go.
And Paul Gibson looks like a helper.
I never know.
What the hell am I helping?
Again, it'll take like 10 minutes. 15 minutes at most.
Not even.
You got 2 teams. What did he need? Yeah, they're on the side. I'm going to go clear a spot. I'll be back.
All right, so now Mike Dunham. Draw for 4, which would put this game likely away. All of our quarterfinalists will go to the 4th event. This one just needs to grab a piece of the 8-foot, front or back. Weight's all there. It's on the backing. It's good. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes it 9-1 after 4 ends of play. Jeff Gelman wearing the shirt we gave him at his Learn to Curl. We don't give out shirts anymore. Now we just take your money. We do have some of them on the calendar. You can check them out at curlbucks.org, and also be ready to sign up for our next bonspiel, the Crooked Billet. That's Kentucky Derby weekend. Lots of fun, good times. Block pull on the Derby. Mint juleps served. 32 teams, an open format, a lot of fun. Registration opens February 1st at high noon. That's a Crooked Billet bonspiel. Crooked Billet 6. Crooked Billet Rumspringa.
Tough shot. Tough shot. Brady's going to help. Drop it.
It's open.
It's open. And where is it?
Right there.
Right outside of
Yeah.
it.
We're getting ready for our Casino Royale night tonight. Mini Casino Royale, because it's it's as many volunteers as we have. I'm okay for a drink right now. Thank you, though, Ken. I pace myself. The key when making a beverage is you make it really strong with ice, and you just kind of let it chill, and you don't have to get up.
Does the commentary get more animated as or are you pretty steady?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
We're not even at cruising altitude. All right. Over on sheet A, Joel Lenniker trying a really tough one against Monica Lynn, who is sitting 1. It is going to just skid her by. Keep you updated when that score comes in. It's another paper cut for Schenectady. Trying to paper cut Patty Coburn to death. It's now 6-1 after a single steal. Well, waterboarding is not allowed by the Geneva Convention, so we don't do that here.
It never happens, you know that.
No, it never happened.
It's a myth. Absolutely.
It all happens in Central Jersey, which doesn't exist. So it.
Black hole. Plainfield may be part of that big black hole. I don't want to offend the Plainfield people.
And the draw down is going to draw through. Hanging on the back. Now Mike Dunham properly ignoring the stone that's on the button, realizing that the real danger is the cover that's presented right now. He's going to fire away with the peel. John Moylan delivers. The brushers have it, and they peel it like a ripe banana. I'm good, thank you, Carol.
Can I get rid of this for you?
You certainly may. Jeff Gelman trying to draw down to the one in the center. If they can execute that, it will give them something to work with. However, that's just a little bit light, and they just provided the Dunham rink a guard. So that's unfortunate. Hammerstone coming over on sheet A, and Joel Lenniker just threw a pistol to pick out a stone under cover and score. It appears to be 2, so great shot from Joel there. That's approved of by the nutmeg constituent in the warm room. So now that game is 3-2 going into the 5th end. We have a score of 2 for Broomstones and Ritchie on sheet C, but he's still got some work to do. It's 8-2, not in his favor. And that has the update on everything here. Back on sheet B. We got Mike Dunham buried under double cover. Bill's going to ask for a little downweight hit here and saying it's okay to hit the guard. Throwing basically a heavy draw weight. So Sue Niedrek, her original home club was Broomstone's Curling Club. This line's pretty close. Pretty close. Weight looks good. The line is good. We're just past the guard. We're going to nick it, and It will lie shot, at least temporarily. Wide open. Mike's going to ask his better half, Lori, to dispatch it. Lori's rock is on the way. Looks to be a touch outside. Coming back now nicely. It's going to get it and poke it through the hole. No, it does jam. But it leaves Philadelphia lying 1 and 2 right now. Bucks County sitting third and fourth shot. Now, if we were watching the Briar right now, they'd be lining up that really flat double and just firing away at it. But you're watching the GNCC Senior Mixed, and that ain't happening. So the call instead is a run back. Just trying to run back their one in the 8-foot onto the one in the back 4. This is a reasonable shot, doesn't need a lot of weight. It's all about the line. They're on it hard. I think they need to stay on it. Don't call them off, Bill. Well, all in all, that's not so bad. It does make them second shot, and it provides them some options. So Mike and Lori are discussing what they want to do here. Paul Gibson thinks he knows the shot. What's the right shot, Paul? Paul doesn't want to share.
Whatever he calls.
Whatever he calls. Very political answer. But Wisconsin good, Penn State bad.
That's a fact.
All right, Mike Dunham with the shot on the way. Right now, the Moylan's don't want to touch it. Indication it might be a skosh toasty. Oh, and that's going to form a little catcher's mitt. And Bill has to come down to it. Now he faces the. Oh, you know what? You might be able to throw a double on it and lie too. That would be really close, but the double may be available. That's what they're doing. Oh, he's going for you, and you need to. You're down by a bundle, so it's time to try to put some meat and potatoes on the plate. So he's just trying to catch about half a stone on the high side. Oh boy, that's wide. Whoa, 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 let it curl, let it curl. Need to get across the face. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, provides some optionality. Yeah, he just foul it down then. You got to find a way to score 3. So Mike Dunham looks like he's just going to draw down or throw a guard himself. He's not concerned about stealing right now. It's just, you know, don't give his opponent a bundle. Mike Dunham with his final stone. It's coming back now. Nicely done, and it's shot stone. He just has to throw a little cutesy kind of weight here and rattle it over and leave a shooter. He's got a shot for 2. Over on sheet D, Patty Coburn came up with 2 in the 5th end, so it's now 6-3. Trying to claw his way back in. Bill Nedrak, final stone, and number 5. Okay, it's walking on over. Will walk on over far enough. Oh my God. It literally picked and dead stopped. That is the most extreme pick I have seen ever. But that's how it is. So now the Vices are going to check to see who shot. And they might have to measure. I'm watching the live stream come back here, and it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, and then... to my eye, it's blue, but that's surely a measure. Wow. How much did that rock stop in an instant? It's almost like there was a foot there. And they will get the stick. Got to call it right down the middle, Paul. No, they moved. They did move the rock, so they've agreed on something. Yeah, it looks like they can see at the one just to keep things rolling. Or not. No, it's one for blue. I guess they got out a vernier or something there and measured it. So now coming home in the sixth with a commanding lead is Team Dunham. That one is swept all the way through. Bill's looking for a guard. He got one. It's just very, 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 very long. So Mike Dunham calling for the tick. Well, they gave it the college try. Well, they now have stacked guards. Only issue is there's about 18 feet between them. Okay, there's one in there now, and Bill looking to generate some offense here. Going to draw underneath. Got to find a way to make something happen now. You're down by a crap load. This one just a little bit too light. The line was absolutely perfect. Just need another 5 feet of weight. So Mike Dunham is now in the guard removal business. That'll take the top one now. Bill's going to probably try to split these two reds on right now. Scoring update for you from Sheet A. Team Lynn puts up 3 on Nutmeg. So Bucks County now holds a 6-2 advantage, with Nutmeg having the hammer in the 6th end. Well, the Dunham rink just kind of did Bill's job for him and split him on. So definitely not the intended outcome there. So Bill calling for a tap on his center. Wants to move it back about 4 to 5 feet to provide some separation. And he moved it back about 4 or 5 feet. Called shot made. Always what you want to see. There's a takeout attempt made. Leads Bucks County sitting 3. So Bill Niedrek is not content to go quietly into the night. Got to make Mike work for it. Slash attempt gets 1. Rolls the shooter in to be shot, so a great attempt and a great result. Mike Dunham now with his final stone. He is sitting 1. He's going to remove one of his opponent's stones to reduce any potential of a big end. He called the takeout. He made the takeout. So that leaves Bill a hit for 2. And continued hope of life. Well thrown by Bill. That's a score of 2. And that will be handshakes. Knowing he's down by 7, going to take the 2 and roll on. So good luck to Team Dunham. Mike, Lori, John, and Jeannie in their game. They'll be back on the ice at 6 o'clock this evening. And to the Bucks County rink, Bill Niedrak, Sue Niedrak, Jeff Gelman, and Danielle Gelman. They will find their place in the 4th event with another game upcoming. So from the Bucks County Curling Club in Warminster, Pennsylvania, we will catch you later.